Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cosmopolitan Education, and if you like my videos then do not forget to subscribe to this channel. You can hit the like button also, and if you are having any doubts, any queries, in that case also don't forget to write in the comment section. Okay, so we are starting our topic again, and the same chapter we are continuing, molecular basis of inheritance. We have talked very recently about the Griffith's experiment, but the basic purpose which was behind the Griffith experiment, it was not solved actually, because there was the debate between the biochemical nature of the genetic material, whether it is DNA or RNA. So this thing was not clear after the Griffith experiment also, and for a few further more years experiments were going on to find out which one is the genetic material actually, or what is the biochemical nature of the genetic material which is passed on from one organism to another. So three more scientists came into existence, and they added their thoughts, their contributions to Griffith's experiment. They basically studied the Griffith's experiment first, and then they added few things in that experiment which simply cleared the fact that which one is the genetic material, whether it is DNA or RNA. And some scientists were arguing about the protein also, that they simply said that protein can also work as a genetic material. So this their contribution actually cleared the thing that which one is the genetic material, whether it is DNA, RNA or the protein. Okay, so the scientists which came who came into existence, their name was Oswald Avery, Colin MacLeod and Maclean McCarthy. These are the three names of the scientists. They simply worked on the Griffith's experiment only, but they added few things actually, because Griffith only gave the transforming principle. He did not clear anything about the biochemical nature of the genetic material. So these scientists, they started to think that out of these three things actually, DNA, RNA and protein, one thing is the genetic material which is passing from one generation to the next, or from one organism to another, which is able to carry out very major changes in that organism. So what they did actually, they purified biochemical from the heat killed S cells, because in the Griffith experiment we have seen this thing, that in the fourth situation when the mice was given both the strains, heat killed S strain and R strain also, so R strain was able to kill, or this combination actually, a heat killed S strain and R strain, they were able to kill the mice. So that simply means, as the killing capacity was present only in the S strain, R strain was non-virulent, killing capacity was present in the S strain. So they started to find out what are the things which are present in the S strain, whether it is heat killed, whether it is in heat killed situation or in normal situation. So as in the fourth situation, the S strain which was used, it was heat killed. So they started to purify the biochemicals. Different biochemicals were present, RNA was present, DNA was present and protein was also present in that S strain. So they purified the biochemicals, the chemicals actually which were present in that strain, upon that basis also. And they did one more thing, they started to use digestive enzymes, because the confusion was among DNA, RNA and protein. So suppose in the first case they used protein digestive enzymes, the enzymes which are able to digest the protein, that are simply called proteases. So they used protein digestive enzyme, and what did this enzyme do in the S strain, heat killed S strain? So these enzymes, they started to digest the protein. So as now when proteases were used, proteins were now not present in the S strain cells actually. When you will use proteases enzyme, they will enter in the S strain and they will digest the proteins. So all the proteins will be digested. Now they are not present in the S strain, and after using proteases they performed the same experiment, but the only difference was now in S strain protein was not present, but they saw the same result. still the heat killed S strain, it was able to kill the mice. So this was not giving them any proper result. So what they did in the second case, they used RNA digestive enzymes, which are called as RNases. RNases were used. They were the enzymes which were able to digest the RNA. So in the second case, when RNases were used, so these enzymes were able to digest the RNA which was present in heat killed S cells, and the same experiment was performed again. Only the difference was now the heat killed S cells, it was having DNA and protein. Now it was not having RNA, because RNA digestive enzymes were used. So when the Griffith experiment was performed again by using RNases, so in that case also the same result was coming. Still in the fourth situation, the mouse was not able to survive, it was dying in the fourth case. So this was also not giving them proper result. But what they did in the third situation, they used DNA digestive enzymes. In that case, the enzyme which was able to work upon the DNA, it was going to digest the DNA, and after using this enzyme DNases, the same experiment was performed again. But here the remarkable change was seen, because in this case, as they used DNA digestive enzymes, so everything was present in the heat killed S strain, but DNA was absent, because DNases were used, DNA digestive enzymes were used. So DNA was not present in this case, and when they performed the experiment again, the result was different here. As in the fourth situation, heat killed S cells were used, R strain was used, but here the heat killed S strain was lacking the DNA, and in this case the result which they saw, it was different from all the other situations. Here in this case, the mouse was able to survive. So by observing these different results, these three scientists, they find out this thing that DNA is the main genetic material which is able to carry out the changes in different organisms. And they simply said that Griffith has explained the transforming principle related to the genetic material. Actually, Griffith said that some material has been transferred from the S strain to R strain, which is able to carry out the change in R strain. So this material which was passed on, it was neither RNA nor protein, but this material was DNA, because by this experiment which was performed by these three scientists, it was very much clear that DNA is working as the genetic material. DNA is having that capacity to carry out that particular change in any organism. So simply by their this experiment, they found out the biochemical nature of the genetic material, or they find out the biochemical characterization of transforming principle, because all their experiment, it was based on the Griffith experiment only. They only cleared the biochemical nature of the transforming principle, or what is the nature of the particular thing which was passed from the S strain or heat killed S strain to the R strain. So this was their contribution in this field, and after that it was very much clear for everybody that DNA is the genetic material which was passed on from the heat killed S cells to the R cells. So I think the doubts have been cleared in your mind also. Still, if you are having any doubt, you can ask, you can write in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video.